Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Those of you who don't know, I'm actually a dental student and I'm in second year now. So this video is for my juniors. If you're someone who recently got admission in BDS, then this video is definitely for you, and please watch this video till the end. In this part, I'm only going to talk about the books that you'll need for first year, but I will be making other videos too, inshallah, in the future. And now, without wasting any time, let's start the video. I'll talk about each subject one by one. So the first one is anatomy, and it is subdivided into gross anatomy, neuroanatomy, embryology, histology, and general anatomy. For gross anatomy, I studied 3 books, and don't worry, you don't have to memorize all 3 of them, but I'll tell you the method how I used those 3 books to study gross anatomy. And the first one is BD Chaurasia. Please make sure that you get the latest version of all the books. The second book is Snell's Clinical Anatomy. This is also a really nice book. It's for gross, and I'll recommend you not to buy it, but just download it in your laptop. I did a few things from this book, some tables and 2-3 topics. The third book is Clinically Oriented Anatomy by Keith L. Moore. I wanted to tell you guys one thing about this book. I got startled when I first saw it because it was really heavy. But as we are dental students, so we don't have to do the whole book. We just have to study the head and neck part from it. For neuroanatomy, you'll only need this one book, which is Snell's Clinical Neuroanatomy. For embryology, I used 2 books. First one is Langman. You can see that on your screens, and it's a really nice book. The second book is Shergill. It is a kind of review book. When you have less time, I used it in the end before my prof exams because obviously you don't have a lot of time to revise the whole book, and Langman has so much detail that you can't revise it whole, so I used this book. Histology is something that you can pass by using your practical manual. That would be enough, but still, if you want to get into detail, then you should use this book, which is by Laik Hussain. For general anatomy, you'll need this cute little book by Laik Hussain. Next subject is physiology, and for that we use this short review book, which is called Firdaus. The main book for physiology is Guyton, but it's really extensive and has a lot of detail which is not required in BDS. So instead of that, I used this mini Guyton and Firdaus, and these 2 books were more than enough for me. So I'll recommend you not to buy the bigger Guyton because even if you read it in the first 2-3 months, but in the end you'll have very less time and you won't be able to revise it from that book, so it's better to use the smaller ones from the start. For biochemistry, I used 2 books. The main one was Lippincott, and the second one is a short book which is Instant Biochemistry by Faik Ahmed. For tooth morphology and oral biology, we have 2 separate books. The first one is for the tooth morphology, and for oral biology, you'll need 10 kits. And we also have Pak Study and Islamiyat. You can use your FSC books for that. I use these 2 books. I got them from my college bookshop, but these really are not necessary. You can just use your FSC books. So guys, these were all the books, and I got all of these books from this bookshop. I ordered it online, so you can also get your books from them. And yes, if you want to get your books in less price, so just ask them to give you pirated books instead of the original ones, and trust me, even the pirated ones are like almost similar to the original ones. The only difference is in their page quality. The page is a little bit thinner and a bit different from the original one, but it's almost like the original one, and you won't feel a lot of difference. But those books will be a bit cheaper from the original. Don't forget the past papers. I got these from my college bookshop, and these two are really good for biochemistry and anatomy. And for the rest of the subjects, I use this step up book. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and you found this helpful, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.